There's a reason you keep questioning your own memory. There's a reason you find yourself apologizing for things you didn't do, doubting things you know you saw, and wondering if you're the problem in every single conflict. It's not a coincidence. It's not you being oversensitive. It's a pattern, and it has a name. It's called gaslighting. And today I'm going to walk you through exactly how it works, step by step, so that the next time it happens to you, you'll recognize it in real time. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where someone causes you to question your own reality, memory, and perception. The term comes from a 1944 film where a husband secretly dims the gas-powered lights in the house, then tells his wife she's imagining it when she notices. That's the core of it. Someone creates a false reality, then makes you feel crazy for noticing the truth. It doesn't only happen in romantic relationships, it happens with parents, coworkers, bosses, and friends. And it almost never starts obviously. Here's how it unfolds. It starts with something small. You notice something. Maybe they said something hurtful. Maybe you saw a text you weren't supposed to see. Maybe they made a promise and broke it. You bring it up, calmly, reasonably. And instead of addressing what you said, they redirect. Why are you always looking for problems? You've been really stressed lately. Maybe that's affecting how you're seeing things. I don't know why you're making this into something it's not. Nothing is denied directly. Nothing is confirmed. You just walk away feeling like maybe you overreacted. Maybe the timing was bad. Maybe you should let it go. That confusion, that's the foundation they're building on. Once the seed of doubt is planted, they water it consistently. Every time you raise a concern, the response is the same. Your perception is the issue, not their behavior. They start keeping score of your emotional reactions. You always do this. You get like this. This is exactly what happened last time. They build a case, slowly, over weeks and months, that you are unstable, emotional, unreliable. Not with one big accusation, but with 1,000 tiny references to how you see things wrong. And here's the terrifying part. You start to believe it. Because when someone who is supposed to love you or respect you consistently tells you that your reality is distorted, part of your brain starts to accept it. Now comes the rewrite. You clearly remember a conversation. You remember what was said, how it was said, and how it made you feel. They tell you it never happened. Or it happened, but completely differently. Or yes, it happened. But you took it out of context, and your reaction was so extreme that they don't even want to bring things up with you anymore. Every memory you try to hold on to gets reshaped. And because this has been going on long enough that you already doubt yourself, you don't fight back as hard as you once would have. You think, maybe I am remembering it wrong. That thought, right there, is the goal. That's what all of it has been building toward. By this point, you've been isolated in a very specific way. Not necessarily from people, though that sometimes happens too, but from your own confidence. You stop trusting your instincts. You stop raising concerns because you already know how the conversation will go. You start running your thoughts through a filter. Am I overreacting? Am I being too sensitive? Am I the problem here? You've become your own gaslighter. You're doing their work for them now, and they know it. They can feel the shift. This is when the behavior often escalates because the mechanism is working and the risk of accountability has dropped to almost nothing. Let's talk about the phrases, because gaslighting has a vocabulary, and once you know it, you cannot unhear it. You're too sensitive. You're imagining things. That never happened. You always twist my words. I was joking. Why do you have to make everything so serious? You're the only person who has a problem with me. You need help, seriously. After everything I've done for you, this is how you treat me? These aren't random. Each one is designed to do something specific. Discredit your perception, isolate you from external validation, or make you feel indebted enough to drop the subject. Learn the vocabulary. It will save you. So how do you break the pattern? The first step is documentation. Not for a legal case, just for yourself. Write down what happened, what was said, and how you felt, immediately while it's fresh. Date it. Keep it somewhere private. When someone starts telling you that you're remembering something wrong, you now have a record. Not to show them, they'll dismiss it. For you. So, your own mind has something solid to hold on to. The second step is finding one person outside the relationship who you trust completely and telling them what's been happening. Gaslighting thrives in secrecy. Bringing it into the light, even just to one person, starts to break its power. The third step is the hardest. You have to stop seeking their validation for your own reality. Your feelings don't need their approval to be real. What you saw, you saw. What you heard, you heard. You are not required to get their sign-off on your own experience. That shift, deciding that your perception is valid even when they deny it, is where the recovery actually begins. Here's what I want you to hold on to. Gaslighting works because it targets something deeply human, our need to be understood by the people we're close to. It exploits trust. It exploits love. It exploits the completely reasonable desire to believe the best about someone we care about. If it happened to you, it does not mean you were weak. It means someone chose to use your openness against you. That is not a reflection of you. That is a reflection of them. You are not crazy. You are not too sensitive. You are not the problem. You are someone who trusted the wrong person, and now you know what to look for. If this video hit close to home, please share it with someone who needs it. And if you're in a situation right now where you don't feel safe, please reach out to someone you trust or contact a support line in your area. You don't have to figure this out alone. I'll see you in the next one.